New video shows yet another hiker rescued this afternoon in Altadena. This is now the second rescue in as many days in that area. It's part of a growing trend around Los Angeles County. The NBC4 I-Team first reported that there has been a sharp increase, and now another new record.
As you can see, our investigative reporter Lolita Lopez is here with details on this.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Following one after the other, indeed. These are popular hiking and walking trails that, of course, the department hopes people will enjoy, but they say people need to be more prepared. And we have learned there was almost a 9% increase in 1 year in the number of rescues. This rescue on Echo Mountain Trail, a popular spot in the Angeles Forest, has Los Angeles County search and rescue teams starting 2020 just as they left off in 2019.
Every corner, every turnout has got a story.
We first told you about the spike in rescues across the county that teams like Mike and John from Montrose Search and Rescue were dealing with. A nearly 40% increase in missions in LA County over a 5-year period.
Every weekend there's motorcycles that crash, and lately there's been hikers that have ended up dehydrated because they didn't bring enough water. 2019 broke another record. Rescuers now tell us there were 787 search and rescue missions in LA County last year, up from 723 in 2018. Mike says the Montrose team alone had a record 147 in 2019, up from 94. About 25% of our missions are activated by cell phone calls from our victims. So that's fantastic because we can also extrapolate GPS location data. On the downside, some people rely too much on the cell phones.
Their advice, put cell phones on airplane mode or turn them off until you really need them. Also, there may not be much cell service, so let someone know where you are going and be specific what trail you're taking before you head out hiking. And another great resource is this. It's the LA County Sheriff Hiking Plan. It has a place for name, who you're hiking with, any known medical issues, what you've been taking with you. You put this on your dashboard, and if something happens, rescuers can use the plan if they need to take action. But also the other thing is be prepared. Bring extra water, wear the right clothes and shoes, and guys, know what conditions you can handle. If you can't take the harder trails, don't take the harder trails.
And do people actually think, oh, I'm just going to go out for a little walk, a short hike, and they make the mistake of not thinking it's more strenuous than it is?
And some people will actually bring like half a bottle of water, maybe no water, and go on a hike.
A lot of time these trails give people a false sense of security too, especially if they're in a populated area above something like Altadena. You think, hey, what's going to happen?
Yeah, the Sheriff's Department just says just always be prepared for the worst, and if it doesn't happen, that's great. You have a great exercise, you go back in your car, you go home.
Will you make copies of that for us?
Absolutely. It's going to everyone in the newsroom.